Good evening, everyone. My name is Mohammed Musa Asim, and I'm very excited to share with you a project that I believe can transform emergency healthcare and quite literally save thousands of lives every single year. I call it MooV, the Mobile Open Operating Vehicle. Now, let me start with a simple but powerful question. Why can't a doctor or even a surgeon attend to a patient inside the ambulance? Think about it. We live in an age where surgeons can operate using robotic arms from across the world, where telemedicine connects patients and doctors instantly, where autonomous cars are being tested in our streets. Yet when a patient is critically injured in an accident, they are forced to wait until they can reach a hospital before surgery can begin. That wait, those lost minutes, can mean the difference between life and death. And that's the very problem MOVE is here to solve. So, what is my story and my motivation behind this idea? It didn't come out of nowhere. It was born out of frustration, curiosity, and a deep sense of responsibility. I asked myself, why do we accept this limitation? Why can't ambulances themselves act as operating theaters? I started researching. I looked at emergency care statistics, and the numbers shocked me. Studies show that survival rates drop dramatically with every passing minute in trauma cases, whether it's a car accident, cardiac arrest, or severe internal bleeding. Every second counts. I realized that while ambulances today are incredibly advanced, with ventilators, oxygen, defibrillators, and even advanced monitoring systems, there is still one critical missing piece: the ability to begin surgery before the patient arrives at the hospital. That gap is what MOVE aims to fill. So the current problem is that right now there is no telesurgery possible in ambulances. Patients may receive basic stabilization, but not an advanced surgical intervention. Paramedics do their best, but they're not surgeons. They can buy time, but they cannot solve the root problem in many emergencies. The hospital may be 10 or 15 minutes away, but for someone with internal bleeding, even that can be too late. And here's the frustrating part: the technology already exists. Robotic surgical system exists, stable high-speed internet exists, medical imaging and monitoring exists, but are not combined into the ambulance space. That's where MOVE comes in. So what exactly is MOVE? MOVE stands for Mobile Open Operating Vehicle. It's an approach that allows surgery to begin in the ambulance itself, whether the vehicle is at the accident site, moving through traffic, or rushing to the hospital. MOVE makes it possible for doctors and surgeons to attend the patient immediately. And here's the best part: we don't need to reinvent the wheel. We don't need to build an entirely new fleet of futuristic ambulances. MOVE can be integrated into existing ambulances with only minor upgrades, installing cameras, ensuring a strong, secure internet connection, and adding shock mounted surgical equipment. Take the example of the Dubai bus ambulances. These are already world class mobile healthcare units. All they need are additional capabilities to transform into MOVE ready vehicles. So, in short, MOVE is not about imagining a distant future. It's about taking what we already have and using it smarter, faster, and better. So let me walk you through how MOVE actually works. The architecture is built around three main elements: high definition cameras in the ambulances, providing surgeons with real time, detailed view of the patient; a stable, high speed connection, allowing surgeons to connect remotely from anywhere in the world; robotic surgical arms; and shock mounted operating tools, allowing delicate operations to be performed safely, even while the ambulance is in motion. Here's the difference MOVE makes. Without MOVE, the patient is stabilized as best as possible, rushed to the hospital, and the surgery begins only after arrival. With MOVE, surgery begins immediately. The surgeon can remotely operate, stop bleeding, or stabilize the patient long before arrival. That's a life-saving difference. That's the vision of MOVE. Collaboration and support. Now, an idea like this doesn't exist in isolation. It grows with mentorship, support, and collaboration. I've been very fortunate to receive backing from some incredible institutions. My Innovation Club, which has provided a strong platform for the development of MOVE; Middlesex University, which has offered mentorship and guidance throughout the project; and the Sharjah Government of Capability and Development, which has shown interest in a possible collaboration with MOVE and robotics programs, as well as the Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum Foundation through Fab Lab, which aligns closely with MOVE's vision. And beyond that, MooV has already started conversations with industry leaders such as the Da Vinci Surgical System and Advantech for sponsorship and potential technological partnerships. So this is our business model and the roadmap. MooV's model is front-loaded in terms of costs, meaning it requires significant initial investment in research, development, and prototyping. But here's the good news. Projections show that we can recover these R&D costs within the first 2 years of adoption. Our target market includes hospitals looking to elevate their emergency care capabilities, government health organizations seeking to improve national healthcare outcomes, insurance companies who benefit from reduced long-term treatment costs by preventing complications early. The revenue streams will come from partnerships, government adoption, insurance, integration, and eventual large-scale commercialization. And our roadmap is clear. Develop prototypes, run demos, secure sponsorship, and then roll out regionally before going global. So what does MooV truly create? For patients, it saves lives by cutting down the time to surgery. For hospitals, it creates prestige and leadership in medical innovation. And for governments, it improves healthcare resilience, emergency preparedness, and citizen trust. So these are our financial models for MooV, where we would require an investment of 80,000 dirhams per MooV in order to incorporate the shock mounts, the cameras, and the surgical arms. And this is a projected timeline where we have collaborations with GEMS, accelerated programs, Middlesex University, and prototyping with more advanced versions of MooV, as well as possible collaborations with Advantech. And here's a demo of the product working. As you can see, it's able to operate on patients while on the move, and it's powered by advanced cameras and high-speed networking, which allows for low latency operations to be carried out. So let me leave you with this thought. Imagine a world where no patient dies waiting for surgery while stuck in traffic on the way to a hospital. Imagine ambulances as not mere transport vehicles, but as fully functional, life-saving operating theaters on wheels. That is the world MooV is working towards. The message today is simple. MooV saves lives. And I invite all of you, educators, innovators, policymakers, and industry leaders, to join me in making this vision a reality. Because together, we can change the way doctors work, and more importantly, we can change the way that lives are saved. Thank you. Now, I'll be taking any questions that you have, if you have any.
Musa, that's a great presentation. I want to ask you that how would you see yourself placed internationally when it comes to this concept? Has this been implemented somewhere, or it's first time in the world that you are doing it?
The concept itself is unique, and it's the first time that I know of it that it's been developed. And we would start regionally within the UAE to prove our concept and its viability before then transitioning to global operation.
Thank you.
Okay, if there are no further questions, that'll be the end of the World Humanitarian Day for us. Thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you, Musa. Make another session. I think so. When you progress on MooV, let everybody know. We will join that. Okay. Thank you.